What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. Had a request for some details from our Shin-In position or our Shin sweep. Up to this point, we've been focusing a lot just on some solo fundamental drills or some very basic partner drills that you can do with somebody at home. Reason we're doing that is we are assuming or we're considering the situation that we're in. So you may A, not even have a partner to drill with, or B, if you have somebody at home, maybe they don't train. And as you guys know, if you try to demonstrate or perform some certain techniques or positions with somebody who's kind of novice, it's hard because they don't know how to position themselves, they don't know how to respond or react, which makes it a little bit challenging. But if we can perhaps help somebody in some way, especially right now in this situation where we're all very hungry to train, then 100% we want to try to facilitate that. So my wife, she doesn't train so much. So if position-wise, she's not doing everything, on point, cut her a little bit of slack, okay? So the Shin-In position, when we do this Shin-In position, we do utilize just that fundamental movement where we're on our back, foot's up, we pendulum, and then we come up into our combat base. So the very first video that we posted, the solo drills video, we broke that down. So if you aren't comfortable with that, please visit that video, make sure you can execute that, because the concepts that we apply in that drill is exactly what we're gonna use to execute the technique that we do today, okay? So we are gonna start out the Shin-In position. A lot of entrances or entries that we can have to get into that position. It's incredibly versatile in that sense. One of the reasons I like that position so much. Today we're just gonna visit it just from a basic half guard, okay? So we're gonna start in half guard. Doesn't matter the context of how we got here, whether I escaped the half guard or my wife kind of smashed through and got to half guard, we're here. Now we're gonna assume that fundamentally I've done some good things once we've gotten to this half guard, meaning my right hand, I'm blocking the cross face, I'm on my side a little bit, my inside, my right hip. Just some basic good positioning in a half guard, meaning my wife hasn't cross face, I didn't let her get this underhook and start to smash me flat on the mat, where now I really got to work here to get back to that position. So preventively, I've done some good things here. First thing I want to do when I'm on my side is kind of nice, because my left shoulder is kind of serving as a frame. So what I'm going to do is my left hand, I want to win this underhook. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my palm to my chest, okay? That's going to make my hand nice and small. And then I'm going to swim or pummel my arm into this space. And from here, I'm going to go kind of high to kind of bring myself down on her hip, okay? So again, half guard, I'm on my side here, hand to chest, win the inside space here, pummel in, lift high to kind of bring myself down closer to her hips, okay? From here then, what I want to do is I'm going to establish my left hook. So what I'm going to do is I have my half guard closed. I'm going to open my half guard and put my foot to the mat. Now, when I do this, I'm still preserving my half guard with my right leg. So my right foot is still over top of her right foot, meaning I'm not lazy here opening this up where she's going to easily just jump to my side control. So I put my foot to the mat. I do a very subtle shrimp just to escape my hips back enough that I can bring this left hook inside and establish like a half butterfly. Once I get this hook inside, I'm going to scoop my hips underneath my partner here, okay? What I want to do is I want to be able to load their weight onto me, which leverage-wise is going to be beneficial as I start to lift here. Now, we're going to rotate a little bit. The one problem that we're going to have here is once I've done all this, so I'm in my half guard, I've won the underhook, I've put my hook in, I got my hips underneath. Now what I want to do is I want to try to dive underneath here, like elbow deep, almost like I'm going to a deep half position. But with her arm here, this is going to interfere my ability to get underneath there. So as soon as I go, she's going to cross face me, smash me back, and she's going to thwart my opportunity to get underneath. So I need to do something to induce her to post this arm to give me the space or an avenue to get underneath. So what we're going to do is we're going to look, using the left hook that we established, we're going to look to execute like a butterfly sweep. And that's going to force her to elicit the response to post her arm. So now I'm going to remove my right leg as I lift. And I'm looking like I'm trying to sweep her to my right side, okay? If she wouldn't post, obviously she's going to go to her side. We're going to sweep very easily and come to the top. However, we're going to assume my partner's going to respond appropriately, going to post this arm. Now you can see I have all this space here to bring myself underneath. So as soon as she posts, my right arm, I'm going to dive all the way under to control her hip. My head's going down at the same time. And then from here, I'm gonna roll over. Let's slide back that way just a little bit. Good. So now as I roll over here, my left hand, I'm gonna rotate to my back. My left hand is gonna collect my partner's foot. I don't wanna let her put this foot on the ground, okay? So we're here, I roll back, and I catch her foot. Again, not allowing her to put her foot on the mat. Meaning if she puts this foot to the mat, then she's able to stand up, be explosive, escape, generate some kind of a scramble. So I'm pulling her foot in towards me, almost like I'm forcing her to do like an S-mount position, okay? So my knee's inside, my shin's inside her knee, hence the reason we call it a Shin-In sweep. My opposite leg, I'm gonna use this. This is where I'm gonna generate all my momentum. So my right leg is gonna extend. I'm gonna drive my heel to the mat. Once my heel gets close to the mat, I'm gonna curl it underneath to get it out of my way. If I keep my leg extended as I sweep to the top, that's gonna prevent me from being able to come up. It's gonna stop my momentum. So we're gonna drive, curl. I'm sweeping her right over the direction that my knee is pointing, meaning I'm not sweeping her laterally towards you or backwards here. I'm going straight towards the direction that my knee is pointing. So legs up, drive to the mat, curl under, come to the top. From here, we're gonna land. You can see we're in a perfect position then to pass knee through, look to stack. Again, at that point, it's gonna be preferential how you like to pass, or perhaps maybe how our partner responds as we come to the top. That might dictate how we pass in that position. So one more time, let's give you a little bit of a different angle. So we're half guard. Again, walking the cross face here, I'm gonna win my underhook. Come underneath, unlocked, shrimp away, hooks in, bring my my hips underneath. I'm gonna unlock my half guard as I lift to get her to post this arm. Now I can dive under, keep her foot off the mat. We're gonna drive my foot to the mat, curl under, come up to the top position. And then again, from here, we pass, however you wanna go from there. So guys, I hope that helps out. Please give it a try. Let me know if you have any questions. And again, let's keep on training.